I never really cared for Cotton either way.
Yeah, I mean, same. Like, he's just a dude who had an affair with a married woman and then got framed for her murder. Which is sad.
Sick and twisted. Sad, but inevitable?
Like, yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible, but like, inevitable?
Hey Pretty Pumpkins, it's Chey.
And Wes.
Welcome back to our Scream series where we will be putting the Scream characters into tiers. So, Scream 2022 is on its merry fucking way to us. And I'm so thrilled, and we are just so excited to keep pumping out the Scream content. So, if you didn't know, a big thing that we like doing on our channel is putting things into tiers. So, why not put the Scream characters into tiers? We will be doing this with Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, Scream 5.
Creamy!
The creamiest of Screams.
Wow.
So, yeah,
So creamy.
Anything you want to add before we just jump right on into it?
I just want to add that I love this movie so much.
Oh yeah, like we watch it so much.
It's a comfort movie, like the comfort movie, all of them, like literally all of them. It's just been really fun, and all of this lead up to Scream 5 coming out literally next week now.
Oh yeah, it's been so long since I've felt like this kind of hype before.
Yes, like it's us, it's like everyone on social media, it's our friends, like it really just feels like everyone is like, just so excited. But I'm ready to talk some Scream characters.
Yeah, I am ready to spill the Scream tea. So, here we go. To preface this, we do not have every single character in the movie included in this. It's the main characters.
And then some.
Unfortunately, you will not be seeing Wes Craven, Linda Blair, a couple of sprinklings here and there. Obviously, they would go right to No Choice But to Stand.
Right.
But they don't really have any standing in the film, so...
I mean, I was just like, what would we say about them? Like, we stand them, but we don't know literally anything about them as characters in this film.
I think that we could have really grasped at some kind of straw.
Oh, we definitely could have, but we decided not to this time, so maybe in the director's cut.
Oh, yeah.
So the way that we do this is we have our 5 tiers that we are going to be separating these characters into. Number 1, No Choice But to Stand, obviously like the most standable characters. Next we have Slays, which is, they're pretty great, but maybe there's a few things that we don't love, and they can't completely be stand by us, the stands. Third, had potential, speaks for itself, could have been better, could have been worse. Next is not our fave. We don't completely hate you, but you're not our fave. And lastly, we have loathe entirely, meaning we loathe you entirely.
Die, bitch.
And make sure that y'all stick around till the end, because after we put the characters into their tiers, we're then going to rank them within their tiers, and I feel like it could get a little juicy with all of these women.
First up, we have Dewey Riley.
Does the Force require you to work out?
No, ma'am. Because of my boyish good looks, muscle mass has increased my acceptance as a serious police officer.
Daddy Dewey.
I love Dewey, honestly. I think I stand.
I stand.
At least in this one, he's so lovable, he's goofy, he's fun, he's caring, he's hot.
There's that.
Not everyone can make that tan suit look good, but
he looks really good.
Dewey looks really good.
Costume department, you did a really good job with that one.
We loved it. And the mustache, usually I'm not a mustache kind of girl, but it really worked for me.
Yeah, I could vibe with it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Dewey is standable, for sure.
Dewey is a hero. That's for sure.
He's made it through 4 films now.
Oh, God, yeah.
He is a hero.
He is an American hero.
Yeah. I mean, this man, Dewey, took a bullet for the cause.
He did.
So,
not everyone would.
No,
so.
No. We love Dewey.
I stand Dewey. I mean, he is a legacy character. We cannot put him anywhere else.
No.
That's really all I have to say. I don't think that he is...
He's not the most complex character in the film. Later, maybe.
He does get overshadowed
by,
Gail and
the women.
Sydney
and the gays. Everyone. Next, we have the Scream Queen herself, Miss Sidney Prescott.
Do you want to die?
Fuck you, you creep.
No choice but to stand.
Obviously, there's no debating this.
There's not a single doubt in my mind. She just, she's the final girl.
Yeah.
She's the final girl.
The
she has to
final
go to the top.
girl.
She literally did what she had to do and then some.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, how's the book? Well, it'll be out later this year. Oh, I'll look for it. I'll send you a copy.
In this movie, she just, like, by the end, I just feel like she's so smart, and she kind of outsmarts Billy and Stu at the end when she gets the phone and the voice changer, and she calls them, and like, it's just like, yeah, Sidney! It's so good.
She gets her revenge.
Yeah, I love her. Obviously, I stan. How can you not?
No, there's no way she's not going on the top.
Yeah.
And, I mean, literally, we'll just go ahead and put Gale Weathers at the top, too, because, come on.
Hi, Gail Weathers reporting live from the Woodline Police Station. We're supposed to get a glimpse of Sidney Prescott.
They are the three, the trio.
The three.
They are so stannable. How could you not?
Yeah. Gail is just, like, so perfect. I feel like, as a Capricorn, Gail is me.
Yeah.
I literally resonate with Gale Weathers so much.
I can see that, truly.
The drive, the tenacity, the sass.
The drama.
The drama, bitch.
Your mother's murder was last year's hottest court case. Somebody was gonna write a book about it.
I love it. Like, to me, honestly, I think that if there's any character in this franchise that is the most standable, I honestly think it's Gale.
It is Gale because she truly is the actual hero of the day. If you think about it, she's the one who knows Cotton is innocent. She's the
A mind
one
reader,
who
a
is
psychic.
literally able to end this whole ordeal with Billy.
And let's not forget, she wrote the book on this.
Oh.
So,
How could you?
I love her. I love her.
Wow, she is a one-standable bitch.
Yes. All right, next we have Stu.
We're gonna carry on and plan the sequel, because let's face it, baby, these days, you gotta have a sequel.
Stu.
Stan Stu. Yeah, I stand.
I can stand Stu before the mask comes off.
I don't know. I think as a character, he makes this movie so memorable.
He does.
There are only a few people that, like, just really, really stand out to me, and he is one of them, all the way up until his death. Like, his scene with Billy is, like, the most memorable scene in the movie besides the first one.
Get up! Yeah, man, get up! Hit it!
I don't know. I just think Stu as a character, he's exciting, he's funny, he has some great lines.
Look, Matthew Lillard really did that. Matthew Lillard, the king of horror. Honestly.
Literally.
The king of reveals. So yeah, we will put him in No Choice But to Stan. Stanny
Wow.
Stu.
Oh, okay. Next we have Tatum.
No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel.
How do you not stand Tatum?
I don't know. Like,
I did it.
Is everyone just gonna go
I know.
No Choice But to
Like,
Stan?
do we just put everyone
Because
at the
literally,
top?
Tatum is like, she's that bitch.
Yeah.
She's the friend you need on your side.
The
She
friend.
is the one that's gonna push you through the dark time. She's gonna keep you going through all the trials and errors.
Yep.
And she just is gonna get crushed by that garage door.
It's so sad. She really is like the friend that Sidney needs during this time. She's, I just always think about that bedroom scene where she's like hyping her up. And she's like, bam, sit, super bitch. Like, I need a friend like that.
Yeah,
You know what
everyone
I mean?
does.
So, yes, love Tatum. She's such a good friend. And she also just has that snark, where she's in the garage and she's like making fun of Ghostface to his face. I love that.
Truly,
She did
iconic.
not give a fuck.
No, she's not the best at surviving a situation. But
Yeah, she really tried to get through that door, that little door.
she could have fucking made it, y'all.
She really tried it. We cried. We sobbed.
We did.
We lamented. Rip Tatum. But
We miss you, girl.
you're going to the top.
Next up, we have Billy Loomis.
Don't you blame the movies! Movies don't create psychos! Movies make psychos more creative!
So now let me guess. No Choice But to Stan.
I don't think
Like-
so. I wasn't going to say Stan.
How can you stand Stu, but not Billy?
Because Stu is funny and memorable and hilarious
Right,
and
well, Billy is
Billy,
charming and
no,
dark and
Billy is gross and mean and cruel.
He's misunderstood.
I don't like him. If it was up to me, he would be at the bottom.
We can put him in Slays. He literally does. He does most of the
He does.
slaying.
I don't stan him.
I don't stan Stu either. Literally, I really don't stan them. I have a hard time rooting for killers in movies. I don't know what it is. I just have a really hard time connecting with them and being like, oh yeah, I stan them. In this context, it's a little different, but normally I loathe the killers. I don't want.
I mean, yeah, but are you putting Jill Roberts at the bottom?
No, that's what I was gonna say. Was I only feel that way about men. I literally, all the men I want to put at the bottom, and all the women I just want to move them all to the top.
I'm saying,
even the
I
killers.
would put Billy at the bottom. I would. I don't know. Stu makes me laugh. Billy doesn't make me laugh. Maybe that's the key to my heart. I don't know.
Maybe.
Do you want to move Stu down?
To what?
Slays. And we'll just have them both in Slays where they deserve to be together as gay lovers?
They are the slayers of the film.
I don't know. I still think I stand Stu.
We're going to leave Stu where he is. Okay. But we are going to move Billy down.
Yeah. Bye, bitch.
Sorry, Billy. Not truly, but, you know. So, next up we have Randy.
There are certain rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie.
I obviously relate to Randy the most.
Yeah, Randy is the most relatable out of all the characters, probably.
You guys just like horror fanatics.
Yeah, as like a horror fan, a film buff. Honestly, he's that bitch. He survives, okay? He
made it through the first one. Mm-hmm. You know, things didn't go so well the second time around.
And that's okay.
That's fine. That's fine. He made it through the first one.
Yeah, you got your sequel, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. I think I stand.
I stand.
Okay. I don't remember anything about this guy. Sheriff Burke.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
And I've seen this movie 25 times.
You know, I'm trying to picture it.
Like, I can see him in the scenes, but, like...
Had potential.
Yeah.
You know, maybe...
He didn't stand out either way.
He's no Dewey.
That's unfortunate.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah. I feel really sorry.
Kenny.
I love Kenny.
Jesus, the camera, hurry!
My name isn't Jesus.
Kenny is that bitch.
Yes.
But I'm not going to say we can put him in Stan because we have to narrow down our character analysis because there's about to be no more room in Stan. Kenny slays.
Yeah, I think Kenny slays.
Kenny really is the backbone of Gale's whole career.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly.
Listen, this man, he literally gave up his life for Gale Weathers' book. Like, he at least deserves to go in Slays.
Yeah, he slays.
But I do think he's funny and he's sweet and he's nice and he's, you know, scared to die, and that's fine.
Yeah, and, you know that's relatable.
We love him. And he's just getting yelled at by Gale all the time, and God bless him for that.
Truly. So next up we have Cotton Weary.
Cotton's a weird one because, A, he doesn't really have a big part in this movie. We're just hearing about him, and like all we know is that he had an affair with Sidney's mom and then potentially killed her.
But we can't hold that against
But
him.
he didn't do it, and we find that out at the end. So we know that. I think he slays.
Yeah.
Or do you think had potential?
I
don't think he needed to be more in the movie though. Not this one.
Here's the thing, I never really cared for Cotton either way.
Yeah, I mean, same. Like, he's just a dude who had an affair with a married woman and then got framed for her murder. Which is sad.
Sick and twisted. Sad, but inevitable?
Like, yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible, but like, inevitable?
Yeah. I don't know, this one's hard because I don't think he necessarily had potential because I don't think we needed him to.
No, I mean, he lived up to what his character, was.
And I don't put him at the bottom. So I feel like by default he goes to Slays.
Sure.
Maybe at the bottom?
Sure, he can go to Slays. Next up we have Casey Becker, and bitch, you're going straight to the
this
top.
Poor
no
bitch.
choice but to stand.
We love you, Casey.
Drew Barrymore did that.
What do you want?
To see what your insides look like.
Icon, goddess,
literally
changed cinema forever.
She changed cinema forever.
I love her. I love Casey Becker. Her acting is just like literally so good.
Yeah, Drew's acting as Casey is some of her best.
Yeah, it's so good.
Literally so good.
And like you feel so much for Casey even though you just met her.
Casey Becker is one of the most iconic characters in horror, even though her relevance is like after the first scene is gone, it's like she doesn't matter anymore, but she does.
Yeah.
She truly fucking does, and
she does because Drew Barrymore did that. Yeah.
Drew Barrymore, queen of acting.
I love her. All right, next we have Principal Hembry. I mean, I think he slays.
Henry Winkler,
You know?
funny, cute, love the dude.
Love him.
So fun.
We love the phones.
The character itself, he did that.
Yeah.
Did what she had to do. He's just not around enough.
It's hard. The reason that because at first I was like, oh, had potential, like, obviously. But if you think about it, like, whenever there were those guys that were wearing the Ghostface masks in the school, he tore them up. He tried to fight Ghostface. He came to Sidney's rescue.
Yeah.
Like,
he's a hero.
Yeah, I think he's literally an American hero.
He is.
So, but I don't stan.
Hero of Woodsboro, honestly.
Yeah.
But he slays.
Yeah, he definitely slays.
He slays.
Next, we have Stephen Orth, Casey Becker's boyfriend.
He's big.
And yeah, if you didn't know,
He's big and he plays football and he'll kick the shit out of you!
had
Honestly,
potential.
I was gonna say I stand.
Stan!
This big man gonna come beat the shit out of you.
I mean...
No, he had potential because he was killed so early on. Like,
Yeah.
he got even less screen time than
He didn't even have a
Casey.
line.
He didn't have a single line.
Sorry, Stephen.
So, we're gonna say had potential because he's not our fave.
No. He's not at the
honestly.
bottom. He's just, like, kind of there.
Yeah.
So...
Next up, we have Neil Prescott. I stan the man.
Stan?
I stan him.
How come?
Because he will do anything for his daughter. Do you see the way? Whenever her dad comes out of that closet, Sidney is like, Dad! Dad!
Yeah.
What does she do? It's something where she's like, Dad! I don't know. But it's so good. It's so golden.
Dad.
What does that have to do with him? That's Nev.
The line is directed at him, so it just the emotion she has in that moment when she sees her dad is alive. I feel.
You stand that? You stand for that?
I stand for that. Neil Prescott.
I don't think I stand.
What do you want to put him in, Slays?
Yeah.
Sure, we'll put him in Slays.
He's not going to the top.
Honestly,
I'm sorry, Neil.
That's because we're gonna put Maureen Prescott at the top.
That's right. We love you, Maureen.
Maureen did that.
Well, it's just hard because she was obviously having an affair.
She is, and also in this movie,
That's
she's
not
just
good.
a photo.
Yeah. She has no lines.
She's just a fucking
But
picture.
we
but
know
she
that she was a good mom.
Yeah.
To...
She was such a good mom.
She was a good mom to
Like,
Sydney.
you know, oatmeal in the morning.
Right.
Cookies and milk at night.
Right.
So.
A little note in your lunchbox every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I said oatmeal. I meant pancakes.
I was like, oatmeal. But sure, go off, sister.
Yeah. Even though she's just a photo, the lore of Maureen Prescott is just so astounding that she deserves to be right there up at the top with the rest of them.
It's fine.
With the best of them.
Yes. Last characters that we have are the Beckers.
Get in the car. Drive down to the Mackenzies.
No, my daughter.
The Beckers.
Like, let me tell y'all, this scene makes me really sad.
It's very traumatizing.
The acting from both of them is, like, just very good.
It's good. It's camp.
It is honestly camp. But the scream that the mom gives when they see her body hanging from the tree, that's what I hear when I close my eyes to go to sleep at night. That's all I hear. It's traumatizing.
And that is why we are putting her in No Choice But to Stand.
Yeah, I do stand her. I feel so bad for her. We could put him in Slays.
Yeah, he's Slays.
He didn't scream like that, so he doesn't get to go to the very top, but I think it's fine.
Yeah. Mr. Becker, you slay. Wow.
Look at that. No one at the bottom. I'm
no one.
shocked.
You know why? It's because these characters are so good.
Yeah. Usually we hate everyone, so this really does surprise me.
This is like, and also we're very biased. Like,
yeah.
some of you might not have noticed, but we are very, yes, Slay Queen, Baba Shook, bitch. We are not looking at this very analytically. Like,
no.
we easily could. We're just trying to have fun. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not over here trying to write a history report.
No.
Over Maureen Prescott.
No.
Okay. But that could be a future thing that we do. So.
I mean, if y'all want to see something more analytical, let us know.
If you want us to dive a little deeper, bitch,
but,
we will.
Well,
We will dive into the depths of Kevin Williamson's fucking brain.
Absolutely.
Okay. But yeah, so now here comes the fun part. We are about to rank all of these characters. So shocked we don't have anyone on the bottom, but that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna say...
I feel like switch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't even remember a damn thing.
Literally.
About you.
Okay.
Steve, he is the hot jock that should have been around a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So...
Sorry, Steve.
Okay, so with Slays...
Okay, I think that we leave Mr. Becker last.
Mr. Becker last.
These three, well,
okay,
no, at least
so
these...
Cotton...
Yeah. And then I honestly think that you need
Kenny.
to put Kenny, yeah.
Yeah, Kenny.
Okay. There we
go.
No, leave it.
Neil, Prescott, Mr. Hembry,
Billy.
Billy fucking...
Yeah?
Suck my finger, Loomis. Yeah, they slay.
Yeah. Okay.
All the men at the bottom. We'd love to see it.
Yes. That, if y'all have ever, like, seen our videos before, or if you haven't, like, that's very indicative of our taste.
Yes,
that all the men
honestly,
are at the bottom.
Men bore me unless I'm looking at them, and women intrigue me always. So, yeah, that's just me.
And me. Okay, this is where it's gonna be really hard. I think... Oh, this is hard. Okay.
I don't even know what to fucking do.
I feel like these two are fine at the end because, I mean, Maureen didn't even have any lines. And
yes.
Mrs. Becker was very sad, but I would honestly put Mrs. Becker before Maureen. Is that blasphemy? Listen,
I'm sorry, hold on though. Without Maureen, you don't have a fucking movie.
Oh my god.
Without Maureen, we don't have a plot.
Then just leave her there. Leave her there. Who cares? I'm sorry, Mrs. Becker. I tried for you.
Mrs. Becker has 2 seconds of screen time.
She sold it.
She did sell it.
She sold that shit.
She outsold.
Yeah, she did. But we'll just leave it, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, next I would probably put Stu. Or Randy.
I was thinking Randy.
Okay, so Randy.
Because as much as I love him and relate to him, he's just not as iconic as everyone else.
No.
I'm sorry.
He is very iconic because of the rules. Like, I feel like that is one of the most
I mean, he literally
popular things about Scream.
Okay, yeah, so he created the rules, you know. He is the vibe.
Yeah. The vibe.
He's just not the Stan.
Yeah.
So,
sorry. Okay.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
I would put Stu.
Yes, I'm gonna say we put Stu.
Okay, and then Dewey.
Yes, and then we put Dewey, and here's okay.
These 4 are gonna be hard.
So
I don't even know.
So I want to put Tatum 4th.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
As much as I love Tatum, and I love what she does for, you know, Sidney and the franchise, she like really just, she fucking ate, right? But she didn't eat as much as Drew Barrymore.
No, she didn't. No one did.
Drew
in this
Barrymore,
movie.
she ate so much she didn't even need that fucking popcorn. She let it burn on the stove.
When you said that, I thought of that Sabrina the Teenage Witch episode where she keeps eating pancakes and then she turns into a pancake. I'm picturing that as Drew with her little blonde wig. That's
Truly,
funny with the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. To go one step further, I want to put Casey Becker 2nd.
That's what I was thinking, that we would put Sidney 3rd.
No, what? I don't think Gail's number 1 in this movie. Not this movie.
Are you kidding? Here's the thing.
It's so hard.
Okay, so... What? Okay, you have to realize that Gail literally wrote the book on this. She solves the murder. She literally comes in and saves the day. Granted, she doesn't know how to work the safety. and gets blown away,
Right.
But that still gave Sidney time to think of a plan.
I can see your point.
But Sidney is Scream.
Sidney, to me, is the definitive Scream character. She really is. I think that Gale could be number one in some of the other movies.
So then, can we agree then that Casey is third? And I would agree that Gale is second.
Okay. That's fine.
It's not fine.
That was hard.
But it's okay.
Let us know what y'all think about this, because even now I'm still like second guessing.
Yeah, I feel tormented.
But with the three of them, it's just like, it's up to personal preference. Which is weird because, like I said, Gale is like my character, but I still think Sidney's number one.
The reason I'm willing to let Sidney be number one is because she deserves it.
Yeah.
You know?
And I don't think she's going to be number one again, if we're being honest. So we need to give her this title.
We can give her the title. Down in the comments below, let us know what you thought of our Scream ranking. We want to know your thoughts. Where did your favorite fall on our tier? So sorry if we broke your little heart, but, you know, there's always Scream 2.
I feel like this list was very controversial, as are most of our opinions, and that's fine. We're not asking you to change your opinion. We actually, like, want to know your opinion so that we can see how far off we are with other fans or the same.
I mean, I think that some people take things too seriously. I don't take any of this seriously at all. It's just a movie, and it's just my opinion. But, you know, we are all about being like super gay, super campy, gay, glamour, and gore.
Yeah. Okay. Gay, glamour, and gore, bitch. Like, literally.
That's what I'm here for. So, you know, if this list upset you, take a chill pill.
There's always Scream 2, like you said.
Yeah, Scream 2 is going to be so much fun. I'm so ready for that. So, down in the comments, let us know what you thought.
And as always, make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, please do.
Literally so close to 1K. What are you waiting for? We have a lot more Scream content coming. Yep. Like we said, we are going to put the rest of the movie characters into tiers from the other movies, as well as some other things. And we also put the Ghostface characters into tiers already.
Yes, so if you want to watch that, I will link it below or above for you. Who is your favorite Ghostface?
And as always, thank y'all so very much for watching.
We love y'all.
Stay spooky.
Hell's under new management now.
I like my pumpkin spice lattes extra hot.
I am going to eat your soul.
Sorry, I'm not into short guys.